Before we go into the first detailed training video, I'd like to welcome you to the Key Stage 5 Introduction to Soft Skills, asking that important question, why are employability skills so important? I'm Richard Fordry, I'm the founder of Boost Life Skills, and we deliver training on employability skills into schools, academies and colleges across the UK, either on-site or online. We're really proud of our material. It's very professional, very consistent and very easy to read for students of all ages. And in the next video, we will talk about the learning outcomes and skills that you're going to see through this course. In 5 of the 7 modules, we use external videos in order to support the delivery of the training. We refer back to the videos and the key messages to make sure that the students understand them in the context of the skill that's being trained. In each of the modules, we discuss a number of workplace roles, and we either discuss which skills does a role need to be successful, or in relation to specific skills, why does a certain person need to be, for example, highly organised or highly self-motivated. In each of the courses, there are either 2, 3 or 4 individuals which we bring up onto the screen. We ask the students to reflect for a couple of minutes on each of them to make their own notes around why that skill is important for that role. We will then also reveal what our thoughts have been as well. It's very, very key because it gets the students thinking about different roles in the workplace and why the skills are so important. There's a super one-page summary to download for each of the skills. It includes a definition of that skill, a working model where we might have recommended one, some top tips for behaviours, some questions to consider for yourself, and finally what good looks like in relation to that skill. I always say that this sheet is invaluable, not because it costs a lot of money, but because the information contained on it is almost priceless. You can refer back to it in 6 weeks, 6 months, or 6 years, and the recommendations and the guidance will still be just as relevant then as it is now. These are those single-page PDFs. Look how clear that is for organisation. I'm going to bring onto the screen all the other skills within this course. They follow the same format, they're easy to read, and they include everything that I just talked about, the definition, the model, questions to consider, top tips, and what good looks like. Because we're going to get you thinking about those top tips for success within each of the skills and some questions to consider about yourself, you'll be able to do some self-reflection, which is why we also give you another document to download. It's called a Record of Achievement and Learning Log, and it's a super document which is designed to allow you to capture your strengths and weaknesses within a skill, as well as record any new techniques which you've adopted. All of this is really good evidence then to build up for your personal statement and your CV. Okay, so let's have a look at the Record of Achievement and Learning Log. Okay, this is visually what they look like. So this is a summary for self-motivation. It includes a definition, some space to write or type notes around what you already do well, what are you going to do differently. And at the bottom, there's a table then for recording events or situations that have happened, and again, what you did well or you're going to try differently next time. This is a really good tool for capturing your learnings, being able to provide evidence to people in the future, either as part of an admissions process or an interview process, as to how you focused on developing your skills. I know as a previous recruiter that I would have been super impressed had anybody shown me this sort of documentation. Okay, that's enough of the overview. The course is going to be super informative for you. Let's get on to the next section.